Hello, and welcome to this week's second episode of Fun Facts with Liam. And this is about one of the many people tied to the Kray twins, the infamous London gangsters, made even more famous by the twins, Gary Kemp and Martin Kemp, out of those of you that are old enough to be into Spandau Ballet or just into them in general, from Spandau Ballet, when they did the first biopic film of the Kray twins in 1990, which you can always watch back on like ITV4 or wherever, and maybe BBC America and so on, depending where you live, and 2015's Legend, where Tom Hardy played both of the Kray twins. But this is about, one of their old mates, Mad Frankie Fraser, who was known for being a bit of a... I mean, I suppose this could go in bad blokes. Maybe I'll put it in the playlist. History Boys, Bad Blokes. I'll put the link in the description to that as like a little side reference. But his background was quite diverse. He was like a East End gangster through and through. He was born in Denmark Hill in South London. I can't remember if it's South London or East London. But what would I know? To quote Lenny McLean from Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, which I still haven't watched, even though I like Guy Ritchie's movies. I'm a northern monkey, so what would I know? But his old man, and he talked about in one of the there's a biopic film you can catch on YouTube, which I may give a link to. Yeah, I'll do it. Where he talks about his dad being Canadian, who was half like Yellowknife or something. Basically to narrow it down, a merry Indian, or Injun, as like I say, as John Fitzgerald brackets Tom Hardy also would say. And his mother was half Norwegian and half Irish. But other than that, he was known for being, in and out of jail, in and out of prison, Borstals and all that kind of stuff for many years, throughout his formative years, and being feared in London's criminal underworld, still quite long after the Kray twins and the Richardson gang, led by Charlie Richardson, had either been dismantled, dead, or just gone into hiding, or have died in prison or something, basically. So that's pretty much all there is to say regarding Mad Frankie Fraser's father. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, blah blah blah, and I'll see you in the last two episodes of this week.